beach scene for about 20 years now. It takes all of 6 colors. These are our coastal colors. We're going to be using To the Max, Sea Spray, A Summer's Night, Sea Glass, Jetty, and Starfish. And wait till you see how easy this is. We work with our own coastal colors. Coastal colors is what we also use on our furniture. And it comes in art size, quartz, and little sample sizes, and we'll talk more about that later. Are you ready? Okay guys, here we are by my easel, one of my favorite places to be. We're getting ready with our coastal colors. Not only are we using our 6 coastal colors that I explained before, we're using our 1-stroke brushes, and we're using our 1-stroke basin and double loaders, which are all provided here at the store. This is the beach scene. Look how simple this is. You may say, oh, it doesn't look so simple, but I'm about to tell you how it is. First of all, if you break down the whole picture, we have a V, which makes the dunes. We have a triangle that sits within the dunes. And then we have a simple soft wash in the background for the sky. Now watch how we put all this together. So, we're going to go to our blank canvas, and we are going to take our starfish, and we're putting it in the double loader. So a little dab will do you. And what we're doing is a single load of the brush. So you're taking your flat brush, you're just going to single load on one side, nice and easy. And all we're going to do is get a nice shade to make our dunes. So you want to come down. Do you think that you're too far away though? So all we're going to do is we're going to shade the dunes in, making a nice V and bringing it out onto your chiseled edge. Nice and easy. And then you're coming down on the other side, nice and easy with that chiseled edge. And then you're just going to sort of wispy in some of the dunes here. And don't get too particular because we're going to go back in and shade later. We just want to get some sand in there to give you some kind of outline of your dune area where it's going to be. Starfish makes an awesome color for the sand. And I'm just going to wash a little more starfish in toward the bottom. No rhyme or reason because the sand just forms on its own. Don't try to be too perfect because, again, this dune's just formed. Now we're going to take To the Max, put a little bit of To the Max onto our double loader. And the same exact concept we're going to do. We're going to just single load on the one side of our large flat brush. And we're going to take that in, nice and easy. And all we're going to do is come straight across the canvas, barely above the dunes. Maybe one dune will be behind, one dune will be above. You see that, how it's starting to come to life? Very quick. And that's all we do is go across the top. Wash it in a little bit, just like we did with the dunes, the same effect. A little bit of practice, it comes very easy to you. And then we're going to take the darker side of the brush, and we're going to go and outline the bottom part of the dunes. And then you just want to wash this in. Look at that, how pretty, how we got that water. Does everybody see that? And then we're going to take the sponge. We love these sponges. We sell them here at the store. And we're going to take a little bit of the Sea Spray, which is our white, a little bit of the To the Max, which is the same color that we used for the water. We're keeping it very simple when it comes to all the different colors, so that way it would go in anybody's house. You don't have to match your blues. And all you're going to do with your sponge is do a nice soft wash right across your whole canvas. See how it looks really, really like a watercolor? And it mixes with the color of the water, but it's not going to after we go back and shade through the water. You see that? Then we're going to take your jetty, which is your brown. You're going to put a little bit in your double loader. Again, your large flat brush, single load on the one side, and all you're going to do is give your dunes a little bit of depth with that shade. And now maybe there's a couple more dunes in there. Now we're going to do seagrasses, so we don't want to do too much because we're going to shade under our seagrasses afterwards. And you're just coming down. But this is my students' favorite class, is the 20-minute beach scene. So, now we just made the dunes a little bit deeper. Everybody see that? And now with the same effect, we're going to go back through with our blue, with the darker blue, the sea glass. Notice how we have all these beachy fun colors. All of Coastal Colors is named after the beach and our children. We love a beach and family. Okay, so I'm taking the sea glass. Again, again on the one side. And all we're going to do, nice and easy, we're going to shade the back of the water. See how that's starting to pop and come to life? This is very low. Ooh, ah. Okay. And then we're going to do the bottom part. Again, the darker side goes down by the dunes, just to make it look like the water shaded back behind the dunes. If the sun is shining up onto the dune, then the water will be darker behind the dunes. And then I push some dark through the center of the water. Very simple. Here what we're going to do is we're going to add seagrasses. Okay, so I lied before, it wasn't 6 colors, it's actually going to be 8 because we're going to be using seaweed, which is our green, and benny, which is our nice limey green, to get us some depth in our seagrasses. Now when I do the seagrass, I always use my striper brush, that's my favorite. You take your green to your ink-like consistency, and the most important part about this beach scene is the placement of the grasses. Because if you look, see the way the grasses, they go and they frame the beach scene and they flow in the real nice soft and airy, and that's probably the most fun part of it. So you want to make sure you keep your grasses nice, light, and airy, come up high and bend them in. So you're going to start from the dunes. Remember, the grasses grow from the dunes, not into the dunes. And you just come up with your striper brush and give yourself a nice wispy, again, nothing's perfect. It's seagrasses. Seagrasses grow in all different directions. Can't make a mistake, just go right and go for it. One of the things about Paintin Place Decorative Art Studio, we believe there are no mistakes. Some of my best art came from my worst mistakes, so don't be afraid to just get that paintbrush onto the canvas. The hardest part is opening up the can. And then just coming in onto the other side. And I'm doing all my dark grasses first. Then after I get the dark grasses in, I'm going to go ahead and then put the lighter color and then some white and some brown, just to give it lots and lots of depth. See that? How pretty that comes? And then I'm going to go ahead with Benny, which is our lime green, and give a little bit of depth in there. See that? A little highlighting. And then I might take a little bit of brown. Depends upon the time of year when the grasses start to get a little bit of brown in them. Now, this beach scene is great for any place. The Bahamas, Hawaii, Belize, the Belmar Beach, Florida. You could add a palm tree if you want. Sometimes when we do the beach scenes, we might add some more palm fronds and sea oats instead of doing the seagrasses. So there's a lot of different things we could do. And afterwards, I'll show you all the things we could do with the beach scene. I'm going to throw a little bit of white in here, just to lift it a little. That. Now, the other important thing, you can add as much seagrasses as you want or as little as you want. I tend to keep it very, very simple, like I'm here just mostly with the beiges and the blues and the greens. You could also add a beach fence, which I'll show you a little bit later. But this is the most important thing. We put the seagrasses, but the seagrasses are floating in the air. You don't want any floaters. So what you want to do is do your side load of your jetty, which is your brown, and you want to give your seagrasses a home. Nice and easy, nice and light. Add some dune in here. Add a little bit more maybe. There are no mistakes. Go for it. Some of the green might get mixed in, but if there would be a cast of the green onto the dunes, don't be afraid of that. And look how nice and easy that comes together. Now, what gives this a lot of depth is when we take our Summer's Night, which is our black, little dab will do ya. We use our striper brush and we're going to do an M-bird. And the M-bird gives the depth to the sky. And watch how the whole piece changes by just adding birds. Remember, when you're doing any kind of artwork, it's usually uneven numbers unless it's 5 or more. Then you can do as many as you want. So I'm just going to add a couple in there. I have them fly in all different directions. Maybe one up in the corner. And voila, beach scene. Okay, so real quick, I just want to show you a couple things. Not only do we paint pictures with the beach scene, but we put it on everything, and it's a great gift. It's great for all around your house. I actually did the backsplash behind my stove in my home. We did hand-painted knobs, which were all the rage when I put them up online the other day. We took a wine bottle, poked a hole in it, put light in it, painted the beach scene, and now we have a night light at our front door. We can also do glasses, pina colada glasses. We did a full beach scene on the margarita glasses, happy hour at the beach. And then you can just take some seagrasses, some dunes, add a surfboard, and they're great drinking glasses. We also do candles. So as you see, we do furniture, dressers, the sky's the limit. Check out our website or our Facebook page and see all the things we beached. Have a